Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another crazy video. So much to talk about. Yesterday was the Australian Open Grand Finals for solos, and you guys will be shocked with who won. It wasn't Epic Whale, it wasn't Nyrox, it wasn't Benji Fishy. It was an unknown controller player from the Oceania region named Brezzo. Unbelievable stuff. He popped off in the last game, clutching out, literally killing the best of the best like Nyrox and Epic Whale in order to get that first place finish. And with Brezzo winning the Australian Open, this marks the first time in Fortnite history where a controller player has won a major LAN or event. We'll take a look at that, but also we got to talk about the Chap and Nick A30 situation once again, because the other day in my video, a lot of you guys seemed to disagree with me, which is completely fine. I understand a lot of you guys do believe, oh, it's not that big of a deal, it's just for charity. But again, in my opinion, it seems like you guys are only looking at it from Nick A30's perspective. You have to look at it from the POV of Chap and his teammate, who were literally cheated out of that tournament. And last night, live on stream, Chap and his professional NFL teammate in that tournament opened up and talked about how they were cheated. Just keep an open mind, guys. We're going to take a look at that in this video, as well as other stuff. Bugha pushing Clix into the pool, and also Bugha potentially in a Super Bowl commercial today. Pretty funny stuff. We're going to cover it all, guys. If you're excited for this video, do me a quick favor, drop a like on it. Don't forget to sub, and now let's go ahead and jump into it. And I guess we can start off with Clix sort of jumping into the pool. Now, not jumping, Bugha literally pushing him in the pool while Clix had his phone in his hand. Let's roll the clip. Bugha tweeted it out and said his phone is okay, don't worry, and he tagged Clix. Now Clix replied and he said, you're a bleep, you guys can figure that one out. Unfortunate stuff. Now Bugha also tweeted this out earlier today. May or may not be in a Super Bowl commercial tonight with a banana. So for those of you guys who do not know, Bugha was invited to play in the Super Bowl tournament, Twitch Rivals with NFL players, and also on top of that, Bugha and all those other players got free tickets to the Super Bowl. Now I'm guessing Twitch has such good connections with the NFL. They're owned by Amazon. They put on this Super Bowl tournament with NFL players. And of course, last year, Ninja was in a Super Bowl commercial, but he's with Mixer now. So I'm assuming Twitch maybe set up something with Bugha and the NFL to do a Super Bowl commercial. So that's exciting, guys. Be on lookout for that today. Also, who do you guys think are going to win, the Chiefs or the 49ers? Personally, I'm not from Kansas City. I'm not from San Francisco, so I'm not a big fan of either team, but I do think it's a great matchup. We have the solid defense of the 49ers and then the high-flying offense of the Chiefs, and I do think the offense will come out on top. Trust me, I know defense wins championships. It's something that has been set in stone for a very long time, but this year I do think it's a little bit different. Mahomes is just a beast, man. He figures out how to win. That game against the Texans, they were down like 24 points in the first quarter, and then they fought back, won that game. They were also able to score big against the Titans defense, which is one of the best in the league. And like I said, I feel like Mahomes just has it. He has that factor, that Tom Brady factor. He knows how to win. He's in his prime. I think he's going to get the job done. All right, guys, sorry about that. I know a lot of you are probably watching the Super Bowl, so I wanted to touch on it a little bit. Leave your prediction down below. But now let's go ahead and move on, and let's talk about this Australian Open. And then after that, we'll go over Chap and his teammate opening up about getting cheated. So the Australian Open was absolutely amazing. It was the first big LAN event we've had since the Fortnite World Cup, and there was tons of big players competing in it. Saf, Zay, Epic Whale, Nyrox, Benji Fishy, Harpy, Volks, and the list goes on and on. There was legit top tier contenders from all around the world playing in the Australian Open. I mean, we literally had top 10 players from the Fortnite World Cup. Nyrox, a champion. Epic Whale getting third place. Like, it's crazy. Benji Fishy, top 15 in duos and solos. Zay and Saf, top 5 in duos. These guys are incredible players. We all expected one of them to win, but no, an Australian controller player with around 1,000 followers clutched up and outperformed all of these guys. I could talk about it all day, guys, but let me just show you. Here is game 6, the final game of the whole entire tournament, where Brezzo clutched hard. Roll it.
Esh is the controller player from Australia in a pretty good position here as well. Positioning is everything. Pre-depression with consistent top placements.
Quid goes down there, so now it's up to Brezzo here. He's one of the players we saw in the top 3. I haven't seen eyes on Nyrox recently, though. I don't know if he's still up there. We keep swapping to Brezzo, which is amazing. I want to know where Nyrox is right now. 27 players alive. We're about to jump into that top 25. There it is. Placement points now gained for Brezzo. Let's see what he can do with it. He's been rotating on front side of zone so well. Epic Whale taking down Jarlan. We have Slayer taking down Eshes. Epic Whale taking down Sosman. Man, Epic is out. Epic is now taken down by Bob. Goes down one of the Asian players. Worthy picking up another elimination on Squeaks. We're about to get in top 15. There it is. Brezzo gets top 15 placement points.
And just like that, you blinked and we're in the top 13 in match number 6 to close this one out. Brezzo picks up a huge elimination on Epic Whale, gets the 50 HP from Siphon, is in a good position here. Jax and Brezzo gets another one. Jax picks up a third, he actually eliminates himself, sorry, as Alec takes out Benji Fishy. We have Nyrox still alive. We also have Brezzo, 2 of our top 5 current standings players.
Brezzo's on 43 points here. Like I said, we have the 2 storylines coming to head. Can Brezzo make it in his first LAN event on controller? 43 points here, or can Nyrox jump out of the shadow of the duos world champion and come out on top in solos? We have Zayt here, someone we all expect to do very well today. We have some amazing players in this endgame.
If anyone's gonna crush a dream, it's gonna be Zayt, who is honestly only 19 points, not in the top standings, but he can end the journey for Brezzo. But look where Brezzo is, RPG in his name. He did get that massive upgrade, and he has high ground, so in a pretty good position here. Brezzo wants to be in the fight, though. He's a controller player. He wants to take that to his advantage.
We see that on the right there, Brezzo in the fight. We see Nyrox in not the greatest position here. He's on ultimate low ground, has to traverse this mountain. The reason why that lobby cleared out so quickly is this is one of the worst zones I've seen, and it keeps pulling across, going up the mountain. Brezzo takes down Nyrox. This might be it right now. He's running with the Jinx is in front of him. An OCE player I expect to do well today. Brezzo finding the angle around Jinx, trying to end his dreams right here. Brezzo might have this one through. Jinx comes out. Brezzo goes low. 62 health. He's got to get out of Storm now. He needs to rotate through. There's 3 players alive. He's on high ground on 47 health. He has chances above him.
This man has ice in his veins. Brezzo gets a third. It's a 1 versus 1. I think it's Zayt. Brezzo versus Zayt to close this one out. The Titan eliminated the other. It's actually Bola. Brezzo versus Bola.
They're actually their squad mates. Is Brezzo taking down Bola? Can he do this one here? Can it go squad mate against squad mate? Can Bola crush his dreams? If Brezzo wins this, you have to think he's going to win the entire tournament. He's reloading this rocket. He's pushing forward. Needs to find this angle. Does not connect. Bola still has some materials down there. He's getting the minis off. He has no health meds though. He's got 80 health, 42 shield. He's being dropped down. He's on top of Bola. The shots come out and Brezzo takes it. 52 points total. He gets the victory royale and you have to assume he's the AO champion. We don't know yet though. Oh my gosh.
Brezzo, welcome to competitive Fortnite. We have potentially one of our first controller players to win a Fortnite major. Brezzo with ice in his veins eliminates all the Titans. He takes out Epic Whale, he takes out Nyrox, and he takes out Bola for the victory royale. Congratulations to Brezzo on a phenomenal match 6 performance.
Like you said, Brezzo had ice in his veins. He clutched out so hard in that final game, killing Epic Whale, killing Nyrox, 2 people who were in the top 10 of the standings. Anybody who got in his way got taken out. He hit every single shot, and this is the first controller player ever to win a major event. Congratulations, Brezzo, breaking through the barrier, showing that controller players can compete at the highest level, and it's not because of aim assist, it's because he played like an absolute god. Congratulations, Brezzo, unbelievable stuff. Let's go ahead and move on now though, guys, and talk about Chap and his NFL teammate Kyle. So last night, Chap was doing a viewing party for the Australian Open, and his teammate, the professional NFL player from the charity event, Kyle, was in the chat. One of Chap's viewers said this to Kyle: "Had a blast watching you and Chap play for the last few weeks. Big fan now." And Kyle's immediate response was literally, "We got cheated." Now this just proves that he's very upset about it. And for those of you who don't know, Chap and Kyle have been practicing, legitimately practicing for this event because they wanted to perform really well for their charity. Now Chap did talk about it on stream. We're about to play that clip, but first let's also take a look at this other message that Kyle said in the chat to someone who said it was just for charity, it's no big deal. He said, "Well, that could have been more money to the foster care, so I was pissed. I want to help kids unlike most people." Dang, so Kyle seems to be really upset about it. Now let's go ahead and roll what Chap had to say.
Who else thinks we got cheated? Kyle, there's like multiple Reddit threads. Everyone knows we got screwed. It's just unfortunate. If it was like a real tournament, Kyle, I would have like really like freaked out and like got mad if they didn't like give me like points for like the 2 things that happened, but it's charity, so all good. Just a weird mode, you know? It happens every time they try and do a mode where it's like, hey, players, you're not allowed to do this. Like, we played in the fall skirmish. We had like go-kart racing where you had to like go on the number, and people would just go like a second early. Wait.
So Chap doesn't want to make that big of a deal about it because he's in the Fortnite community. Making a big deal about it will start a bunch of drama between him and Nick A30, which makes complete sense. Anybody in his position would not want to make a big deal about this, but he knows he got cheated. He knows that Reddit knows. He knows that a lot of people on Twitter, including myself, know that he got cheated. I guess it's just my opinion. I don't know. I feel like the fact that it's for charity kind of makes it worse. Like, why do you need to cheat if it is for charity? And then some people say, oh, well, he barely cheated, or it's a strategy. It's against the rules. Breaking the rules is not a strategy, guys. Just because the punishment is not extreme at first doesn't make it okay. But hey, that's just my opinion, and it's fine to disagree with me. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't be afraid to leave your opinion down below. I love reading the comments, but that is going to be the end of the video. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.